Ooh. Oh, finally, who is this, I wonder? Hello makeshifters, today we are making articulated sculpin for a spinning rod. The hook I have in the vise, it is TMCO TMC 811S in size 2. I'm going to use olive thread in 6/0. I did about 12 turns, then I'm going to skip a turn and then continue touching turns. Now we're going to bring it to the start. And we brought it to that part where the bear hook is, where we skipped a turn. That's our mark, that's how we know not to go past this, because we need this room for the head of the fly. This is just your regular marabou feather in olive. I got 2 clumps of marabou. I'm going to put them together. And that's our tail. This is pearl flash. And for the body, we have this olive yarn and white yarn. We're going to weave it so that olive yarn stays on the top and the white one stays at the bottom. And it's going to create a nice color because most sculpins have a white belly. And I like to tie the dark one on my side and the bright one on the other side. And now we get to weave it. We'll just take 2 strands, make a knot, and while making a knot, we're going to make sure that the olive bit stays on the top. So then we'll create a gap, put the hook in the middle, and tighten it. And we'll just repeat this process until we're done. We will get the thread back on. I got another toothpick thickness clump of marabou, and we're just going to make the tips even. And then we're going to lay it so it is extending halfway up the tail. We're going to add little flash. few episodes ago when I was making a mallard duck streamer, I found some feathers on the side of the lake. Let me attach the footage. Wow, look at that one. That one is really good. Few feathers there. I have selected 3 feathers. One with the longest fibers, one with medium length, and one with the shorter ones. This one will get to go at the back hook, this one will be in the middle, and this one will be at the front. I got the same hook and device, TMCO, in size 1/0. We got the beefier bobbing with the olive sewing thread. To attach the back hook, I'm going to use this titanium leader material because it's strong, flexible, and it doesn't kink. I've cut 14 centimeters of titanium leader material. It goes in the eye of the hook. Going to form a loop. We'll take one tag end and put it in the eye of the hook again. That way the hook ends up in the loop. We will tighten the loop. We'll check the tag ends. They're almost even. We'll take one and put it in the loop again. Then we take another longer tag end. That's what we have. Nice open loop that's going to stay straight and not kink. These are 4.5 millimeters glass beads in olive. Let's make them even. I'm going to cast this fly with a spinning rod, so I'm going to put lead wire along the shank. This is 1 millimeter lead wire. I wrapped it in such a way that I have a bit of room at the back for tying marabou and the feather. Then I have a room at the front for tying the head. Back to our normal thread. And we want it to go roughly halfway into the back hook. This is a silicone skirt for a bass jig. I'm going to take a brown leg out of it. Let's make a dubbing loop. And touch it with the marker. And then unravel. And now we have this mark on the thread. That's how far we're going to stack the dubbing loop. Do not have too little or too much yarn. I got a little bit of wax. I'm going to wax the thread inside. This is another ball of your normal yarn. It is dark olive. I have cut the yarn into strips 1.5 centimeters long. I'm going to stack the dubbing loop with it. I got the dubbing loop stacked. Now we get to twist it and wind it around. Now we need to trim the head to make it look like a sculpin. I'm going to flip it upside down and I'm going to do a straight cut underneath. Another straight cut on the top, because the sculpin has a flat head at the bottom and flat head on the top. Now I'm going to make a round cut around the sides. We're going to cut the fins where the woven body starts. So now we have nice and flat head from the top and the bottom. It is wide if you look at it from the other angle. And we have rubber legs that represent two big fins, like the sculpins have. Now all we have to do is glue in the eyes and we'll be ready to go. Here we have it, an articulated sculpin pattern that's going to move very nicely in the water because of all the marble and a good break in the fly where the joint is. It's going to have a good silhouette, thicker head and then skinnier body. It's going to have fins, eyes and a white belly. Lures are ready. Let's check size and weight. It is pushing 9 centimeters. It is weighing 2.5 grams. Let's put them in the box and take them out fishing. in the water again, and this time I'm using a articulated sculpin. It's a lure, a pattern that I've been meaning to make for a long time, that I was missing in my box, and now I have it. Let's try it out and see what we can do. Let's try it here before the bank. Have to wait for it to get wet first. Look at that, guys, see it? It looks like a sculpin already. Big head, fins, white underbelly, and a dark back and eyes. Oh, that was a bite, guys. Oh my god. Look at that. It even turned the hooks around. Oh, finally. Who is this, I wonder? Oh, it's a perch, guys. That is unbelievable. The first fish on the sculpin is a perch. Look at that. That is something else. Back hook. Look at this, guys. There he goes. This is makeshift lures, and I prove the sculpin. Wow, as I approach, look at that web, guys, and look at that spider. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get the phone for a better view. Look at that, guys. That's some spider. Wow, look at the color of the water, guys. It looks red. The polarides take away the reflection of the water, and the color looks dark red, dark brown. Oh, look at these ducks. Guys, I think I just witnessed two snails mating. Look at that. I think they are. I never saw snails mate before. That was a pike, guys. It looked like a pike. That's unbelievable. Oh no. How silly was I, guys? That's unbelievable. I'm like 1 meter away, but it's way too deep. That's a shame, guys. She broke. Okay, guys, I have retied. That's why we make more than one lure at a time. What? That was a fish, guys. So silly of me, didn't cast here on front. And it took off. Oh boy. Oh well. I'd know for next time. Any woodcocks, guys? There was one. Look, he's still going. I knew there'll be one. Ooh. Whoa. That was unbelievable. Alright guys, last attempt to catch fish. Going to switch to Montana jig and try retrieve near the bottom to see if the fish will bite. Okay guys, day is coming to an end. Let me do last cast. If there's no bites, going home. It was a lovely day. Tried a new streamer. Fished in the river, fished in the lake. Enjoyed it, but only got one perch and got a few more bites. But definitely that Sculpin pattern has huge potential. I definitely have to try it in different venues, different times of the year, and it's going to work. Yeah guys, no bites on this cast. I'm gonna go home, gonna take some rest, and think for a new lure for our box.